Magic and technology, voodoo dolls and chants, electricity, we're making weird science. Fantasy and microchip, shooting from the hip, something different, we're making weird science. Ooh, pictures from a magazine, diagrams and charts, making broken hearts and making weird science. Something from a recipe, bits and pieces and bits and pieces. Are you done? No. It's my creation. Is it real? It's my creation. I do not know. No hesitation. No heart of gold. Just flesh and blood. I do not know. I do not know. From my heart and from my hands, why won't people understand my intention? Ooh, weird science. Wow, it's too much. Thank you, Singing Land Shark. Weird science. Well, how much more weird and scientific can we get in the Transformers world than Perceptor Studio Series 86, Transformers Legacy, Earthrise, Siege, War for Cybertron, Kingdom, equal housing lender, items larger in the mirror than they may appear, nothing shifted in the bin during the overhead flight. Nothing fragile, liquid, perishable, potentially hazardous. Card subject to change. Perceptor, the Transformers Hasbro series. Hey everyone, it's Funboxing. It's me, Bob, Commander of the Bob Squad. What do you say? What do you know? Tip the veal, try the waitress. We are looking at Perceptor. This was part of the Christmas Fun Wrapping episode. You can go back and watch that or not. I can't do anything about it. This was made in Vietnam. Vietnam. You see, it was made in Vietnam right there. Also made in Fabrica, that's French Vietnam, and Fabrica, Spanish Vietnam. So it was made in the main Vietnam and the other two Vietnam neighborhoods. So that is good. This is the back of the package. Some people consider Perceptor a triple changer because he has this extra Canon mobile mode or something in addition to the microscope here. And yeah, sure. Hey, whatever butters your muffin, dude. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on here. And again, Hasbro's Greed, 8 and up. What am I going to do with 8 Perceptors? I don't know. This is the side of the box. He's pretty happy there. If you may remember in the movie, Ultra Magnus was bored by Perceptor because Perceptor was only giving him details of the war they were in. So, I think that's on you, Magnus. I think you should have been paying attention. But be that as it may, that notwithstanding, nevertheless, all things considered, what do you say? What do you know? Waka Waka, how's tricks, how's the kids? Cold War Reaganomics, airline food sucks, where's the beef? Let's take, I love this packaging, by the way, because I want as many 7-year-old sticky fingers and germs in there. I do like the packaging, isn't this nice? I just know that I'm helping people. I'm helping. I'm a helper. I save lives. Let's get them out of the package. Okie dokie, Perceptor's out of the package. This is like an inlet thing, which is the same picture as this, so this isn't important. This is pretty nice artwork. A lot of times these come with the holes in them, and this one doesn't, so that's a cool little display piece, but I took them out anyway, so what's the difference? I could sit them there, and I love how he's got this stance, like he's going to have a shootout at high noon and go through those bars who have those stupid swinging doors that don't keep anybody out, let alone the elements. I never understood the stupid swinging western doors. You make a door. So it's got to be so dirty in there. All the debris and everything else and the noise. And how are you supposed to cheat on your loved ones? And if you're... Okay, Bob, enough. Okay, so I don't think he's actually intended to stand like that. He's a cool-looking Perceptor. I mean, most of these Hasbro Transformers they've had in the last 6 years, 84 names, they look cartoon accurate. And that's why that looks weird, huh? He's got a pistol. You know what he can do with this laser rifle thing? Goji, where are you? Are you paying attention? He can murder people with them. Okay, he can just murder people with his. He can defend himself because he's an Autobot. Okay, what does this do? That's part of the transformation. So let's take a look at his face. Pretty blank expression. I'm not editing that out. Let's turn him around. He's got a little hole in the back, but hey, you know what? Who displays him? I'm going to display him like the Blair Witch is about to murder him. Like, come on, give me a break already. Alrighty. I never had this toy as a kid. I always thought he was kind of cool. I think initially my 5 or 6 year old brain was like, oh, he's a dork. He's got a school-related thing that he transforms into. And then realize, oh my god, you totally need this guy. Even when you're playing as like even a little older, a 7, 8, 9-year-old, you have to be like, hey, wait a minute. I need like a smart science guy. They can't all just be warriors. Somebody needs to figure something out. Somebody needs to do the thinking. Now, he's looking great. I got no complaints. Let's transform him. Oh, and again, he comes with... Again, I never said it the first time. He has instructions. I'm not even opening these. I go to Prime versus Prime. It's a YouTube channel. I don't know the guy. I have nothing to do with it. But I don't even know if he made a Perceptor video yet, but he probably did. And it's not going to work unless a British person tells me how to do it. Let's transform Perceptor. And he is transformed into microscope mode. How about that? I guess he's also a telescope too. It depends on what he needs to be doing here. This transformation was really easy. I think I'll probably just get this one right. How bad is the lighting in here? I've been playing with it. Yeah, I gotta really fix that. No complaints here. From the back, you can see his head if that really matters to you. It's actually just a little odd, but when are you going to show that? Nothing to say, except it looks the way it's supposed to look. I know that it's supposed to be a microscope, and I know that it's supposed to be Perceptor when I see it. So this is very good. He is a little bit taller than the Hot Rod Cup Blur figures from that series, and obviously shorter than Ultra Magnus. There he goes. He's got some treads. Hey, you know, I got nothing to say. I put his laser blaster thing in here. You could shove it in the side holes. Later, when he's in robot form, he can murder people with it. And I'm gonna try that third extra mobile cannon form thing. So we're gonna try that. Okay, I'll see you shortly. And there he is. I put him with some Season 2 friends. That's Inferno, Long Haul, which is a gift to me from Goji Tron, which I'm most grateful for. Transformers Expert, if there ever was one. Blaster and Blitzwing. And these are my Season 2 people. A lot of people put like before movie and after movie. I like... who cares? Yeah, this is the cannon mode. Really, it's just like two things you move. You just move the legs and a telescope piece a little bit. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I'd hardly call it a triple changer. I'd say it's more of a bonus, but you could if you wanted to. Maybe him and Blitzwing can do something in that regard. But nevertheless, that is Perceptor. So a cool bonus that they did it, though. I'm happy they did it, because I know it'll make a lot of Transformers fans, especially fans who had the Perceptor toy in the 80s, it would make them very happy. So I didn't even know that until like a year ago. So cool. Glad they did it. This is a good Season 2 crew. Blitzwing is a little outnumbered in form of Season 2, but that's okay. Because with this series, while I have more Autobots, I think the Decepticons I do have, such as Blitzwing, who's new, are heavy hitters and super destructive. So the Autobots, one-on-one, most Decepticons should actually beat them, I think. I think the Autobots got to use their smarts and their cunning, and we leave the big fist fights for Prime and Megatron, is the way I see it. But it is what it is. It doesn't mean that no one here is useless. They all have a role. We have a science guy, a loud music guy, throw out your balance. We have a fire guy and a construction guy. They all have a reason to be there. Wheeljack's your mechanic, and Ratchet is your medic, and Ironhide is old, and etc., etc., etc. Okay. That is Perceptor. Yay! These are pretty good toys. That's my thumb. I was struck by lightning walking down the street. I was hit by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming. Leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Don't run away, Bob. It's only me. Don't run away. It's only me.